We're doing a backtesting session. I'm just going to go until I lose. We're trading ICT continuations. So 4 hour, obviously, we inverse this gap. We have draws lower. 4 hours still kind of looks bearish, even though we inverse this gap. Let's go to the 1 hour for more context. Okay, so 1 hour is obviously trending higher. It looks like we could break structure. I'd want to see us break past these lows. Actually, let's see what the lower time frame's doing. Okay, lower time frame's still very bearish. So yeah, it looks like I'd want to be short biased. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. This really doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I'd probably take this. Yep, cool. Okay, so again, 4 hour still looks bearish. We had this big wick up and we're starting to reject. We have draws lower, some nice draws lower. 1 hour and 4 hour, very bearish. Or 1 hour is also looking to flip bearish, but the 5 and 15 minute are so bearish. I'm okay with taking something off of open just because of how the lower time frames are showing me what price is doing. Again, open, we have this, wick up, but we retrace. We have a nice retrace and wick down, nice candle closure. Reason why it's not like a bad trade, even though we didn't really have like a multi-candle retrace, it's still kind of just like a wick, is because like, again, higher time frames are, bearish. We're delivering from this 5 minute. So obviously I'm already confirmed that this is the draw. We have this wick up and a nice candle closure to the downside, confirming like, again, we're still holding bearish. So enter, and then I would have went break even at this low, but we just TP'd in one candle. So go next. So we're in between a range. 4 hours bullish here. These nice draws lower. I'd be sitting on the 5 minute because I am not confirmed with anything. Okay. Okay, so this is the entry here. Probably would have missed it just because of the fact that, I was on the 5 minute. So I would have been break even here now. Let's see if we would have got break evens. Yeah, we would have been break even. So let's see what happens. Okay, so we're holding bearish. Let's see. Yeah, I wouldn't want to take anything in this. Just get off. Okay. All right. So we just took out this draw higher. Not really looking to long here just because we don't really have any draws higher. We just have an entire like massive 4 hour gap that we're in. Let's go to the 1 hour. It's still looking bullish. I don't really want to trade here. Today is probably a day that I'd sit out. Yeah. Okay. 4 hour. This nice draw higher. We have this 1 hour gap in line with all of these, or this 4 hour gap in line with all of these. Those here. We do have some nice equal lows here. Let's see. I'd want the 5 minute to start to flip bearish. But as of right now, I would want to see displacement higher if we are truly bearish or bullish. Okay, cool. We'll see if we get a retrace. No. And again, even though we're displacing past this low, I don't want to short off the low because again, like we just took out this draw. I don't want to be shorting right on the candle that we took out this draw with. I don't think this plays. Yeah. Okay. So go next. Okay, so we have this 4 hour higher. Have this draw lower. Go to the 1 hour. Okay, yeah, we're delivering from a 1 hour gap. So I'd want to see this hold, take us lower. Okay. See if we get a nice retrace and flip. Still kind of in this range. I'd want to see us break out. Let's see. We have this 5 minute higher. I wouldn't want to take it. Yeah, I really don't trust it. I just don't. Um, Even though we had a somewhat nice reaction out of the gap, I really just don't trust it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're just wicking around. I don't really like shorts here. We'll see what we do. I mean, technically the 1 hour is still bearish, but I mean, we're just in a range. It just doesn't look good. So, uh, see what happens. Okay. So we're starting to flip. Oh, this is Asia. Dude, what the fuck is wrong with that vector replay? Okay. These draws higher. Still in a range. We'll probably take these off open. I want to see what we do after that. I'm looking at 15-minute draws. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. So yeah, I guess this is really the only draw lower. This is really the only draw higher. So obviously I'd be on the 15-minute. I would not be. Actually, this is data. Pretty sure. Yeah. So I kind of only really want to be bullish here, even though we have this big ass gap that we're delivering from. Okay. This would probably be an entry. I would have break even there. Unlucky. Yeah, and I wouldn't enter mid candle because we inverse the condition. So even though we take the low, it's still like, you know, it's kind of cooked because we inverse the condition. See if there's a 3-minute. I mean, yeah, we even inverse the 3-minute. Yeah, it's just not something I'd want to take or enter mid candle on at least. I might have gone for like a winning day off of that close though. It's not bad. Okay, 4-hour. We're bearish. With the 1 hour, we're still holding bearish on the 1 hour. Okay. Literally all time frames are bearish. I would be on the 1 minute here. We're holding a 5-minute. We displaced lower. Yeah, I don't mind this. I don't mind this. Go break even there. I'll schedule this low. Secure some profit. Boom. Okay. So stopped in profit. Yeah. Reason why I didn't really want to TP at this low alone is because again, like this is just way too tight of a stop. This is technically the protected stop. And I just wouldn't really expect us to, you know, inverse or just like reverse at this low. Since we have this external draw lower. So that's why I also scaled into profit because again, we started to slow down. So I wanted to secure what I had already, you know, I guess made, or I wanted to secure profit on the trade. I don't know how to say that. I'm kind of stupid, but we'll see if we hit the draw. Okay. Cool. Okay, so we have this 4-hour gap higher. It's 1 hour low. I wouldn't really want to short to this because again, it's delivering from gaps, but we are in between these two high time frame gaps. So I would be on the 1 or 5-minute trying to, you know, confirm conditions. Actually, we have CPI candle in line with, I think this is CPI, but we obviously have data candle in line with an external draw. So I'd probably be bullish bias here. I can't lie. This is really aggressive, but I like it. Again, we have this has to be CPI, but we have a bullish candle higher. I'd go break even there. Let's see. Scale on the profit. Cool. Yeah. So again, since I'm kind of pre-firing a draw, even though we have a reaction. Like this is a nice reaction, again, when I'm already bullish because we have this data high and we have an external draw online. We're delivering from this gap, we have a nice reaction. I don't mind not entering, when we have an inverse condition because again, I'm already very bullish. And so, I'm going to scale into profit because of the fact that, again, I'm targeting a 90-point move. So, I want to secure some form of R, and I think I did get almost a 1-to-1. So I don't mind that. Again, like if I'm targeting a larger move, I'm going to secure profit. Like 9 times out of 10, I will be scaling and securing profit. So we are currently technically still inside of this 4 hour. We haven't disrespected. We haven't closed above it. 1 hour you have. You could be bullish here. I don't want to see displacement out of this. Okay, nice, cool. Oh, this probably would have been the entry here. Yeah, this would have been the entry for me. So we'll see what happens if we get a pullback and a respect. Okay. We tap into this 5-minute. I don't mind taking shit and we get a reaction out of it. Okay. Yeah, so we kind of edge the 5-minute. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, like this reaction after edging the 5-minute, I guess you could have been like, okay, I don't really expect us to be in the 5-minute. You could have probably entered off of this candle. But I mean, I wanted to see the 5-minute because of the fact that, we kind of edged it. I was kind of expecting it. So that was my condition to trade. But after this move out of the, we edged the 5-minute, you probably shouldn't be expecting us to tap the 5-minute. But I mean, that's in hindsight. So, yeah, I would not want to be bullish here. There's not really any draws higher. So see, is this a no wick candle? The high is 21.7025. Yeah, so this is a no wick candle. If we get some nice displacement higher, I don't mind. We also have this draw. I'd be on the 5-minute displacement. Okay, so we want to go lower, obviously. Let's see if we get a nice pullback and a displace. Okay, that's really nice. Let's see how far the draw is though. Almost 1 to 2. And we're kind of displacing into a 1 hour. Like, yeah, we're forming higher highs and higher lows. 15 minutes still bearish, 5 minutes bearish. This is something where I want to go break even immediately. Probably go like once we break the low here. So what is it? 21,414.5. Save. Okay, took me up break even, right? Okay, awesome. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so that would have been a loss if I didn't go auto break even. Reason why I went auto break even is because of the fact that again, we're displacing lower still, so it looks valid. We are displacing into a current 1 hour gap. So, it's kind of sketch, but the low time frame looks really good. That entry was also really good. So I'm going to take that. Let's see. Okay, so got a bullish 4 hour to these highs. We have this no wick candle. Again, really nice draws. This technically hasn't opened yet, this gap right here. So let's see, is this a no wick candle as well? Low 21,344. Open 21. No, it's not a no wick candle. So, okay. I'd be leaning more towards longs. I'd want to pull back before anything, like a nice pullback. Okay, so we're just holding bearish, I guess. Yeah, I just wouldn't take anything today. Let's see, 4 hour. Draws higher here. Very, very bullish high time frame and low time frame. I'd be on the 1 minute because all time frames are aligned. Let's see if we get a nice retrace. Yeah, I'd play a larger stop here, but this is a nice retrace and flip. So go break even there. Okay. So I went break even because again, we're entering very high in the range. We did have nice displacement out of the gap or out of the entry price. So normally when we displace through the entry price, I'm going to go break even because again, I want to see follow through. If we start to hesitate, I'd go break even. I protect my positions very, very much just because of the fact that I risk very heavy on my trades. So yeah. All right. So again, we're still bullish. Yeah, this rejection is very strong bullish confluence here, especially from this 4 hour. 1 hour is also very bullish. We do have this lows in mind too. These lows on the 1 hour to keep in mind. This is probably my draw for today, or my final draw. We could see this external though. 15. I'd want to see a nice flip here, honestly. Okay, that's insane. So, but I mean, looks like we're going short. Realistically, we shouldn't move like this if we are, going higher. So, I mean, I think the only reasonable target is going to be these lows here. Again, we're displacing lower. We're holding this 5 minute. I just wouldn't think to short off of this 5 minute or, going into the day. I wouldn't think to short, but again, markets are showing me it wants to go lower. This is kind of a greedy trade. Again, you're shorting off low, but again, like we wouldn't just flip out of nowhere if we are truly, going higher. So yeah, okay. TP there. So more of a discretional trade. Again, we wouldn't flip out of nowhere if we weren't going to these lows. This is a very strong candle, and I don't mind entering off the low because again, like it just makes sense for us to go lower here. So cool. So still very bullish high time frame. We are kind of overextended, so we could see. I think this is a no wick candle. Let's see, open 21,841.75. No, it's not a no wick candle, but we also do have this new week opening gap. It looks like, or no, what the fuck? Why is there a gap? Okay, all right, whatever. Yeah, I mean, we do have these draws lower. Let's see if we can find a lower time frame condition. If we displace past like, if we're displacing lower, I'd be down to short. So, but I'll be on the 1 minute looking for. Okay, here goes my draw. I would say I'd want to enter mid candle on this because again, this is where I'd be looking for a reversal. Which again, it'd be a high time frame continuation because again, like, all time frames are bullish. So, but I'd just be looking for a flip on the 1 minute. So probably enter mid candle, maybe like just go for a 1-to-1, something like this. Because again, I would expect this low to hold if we are, truly bullish. So, but I'm not going to rewind and try to get a mid candle entry because again, it's not worth it. So after that, I'd probably just get off because again, if I got the trade, I would have got off. If I didn't, I probably would have got off because I don't want to, do anything stupid, FOMO in, whatever. So 4 hour looks like it's starting to flip bearish. We could see these lows here. We do have these highs higher. Consolidating 5 minute. I want to see us start to break out of the range. Okay, so that's a nice candle to see. Let's see. Okay, so we're just continuing to range, I guess. We have this 1 hour gap higher. That's a really nice flip. But I mean, we are in this range. We are in this range. I really like this, man. Nah, we're in this range. I don't know. Yeah, we're just going nowhere. So again, using my discretion, we're in this range. I don't want to take anything in this range because we technically haven't really broken out of this range. Anything on the 1 minute is kind of pattern trade. Even if this looks really good, it's kind of a pattern trade. So I just stayed out of it. Again, even if a trade looks nice, if the context of the high time frame doesn't align with the trade, I'm not taking it. So, obviously felt it's not a good entry. I'm not going to take it. So, okay. So we do have these lows. Technically, these should be protected because we're delivering from a 4-hour gap. We should be bullish here. 1 hour, again, should be bullish. If we displace through these lows, I'd be okay to look for shorts. Let's see if we get a nice 1 minute pullback before taking the draw. We're probably going to take it off open though. Okay, no? Okay. Whoa. We are just displacing hella lower. This would kind of be pre-firing the draw, so I'm not really going to take it. Okay, we did inverse the 5 minute. I'm still very confident in longs, but I mean, okay. Like, it doesn't make sense for us to displace like this. But I mean, like, let's see, do we have a 15 minute? Oh yeah, we're resecting a 15 minute. Let's see, did we? Yeah, I don't mind taking this. Respecting a 15 minute. Okay. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. That really did not look bad to me at all. We're delivering from a 15 minute. Even though we inverse the 5 minute, we have a higher time frame condition still. And again, since we hadn't tapped the 1 minute gap, I don't mind taking this, even though we hadn't tapped the 1 minute. Because again, like, this is very nice, very strong. Wait, I was playing a 20-point stop. Hold on, bro. Hold on. I would have not played a 20-point stop. I did not realize that. I was way too zoomed in. Wait, I did not realize that. Okay, I would have been playing a much larger stop. I can't lie. Y'all might not like me for this, but I'm gonna redo that. I am going to redo that. I am going to redo that. I would not be playing a 20-point stop right there when they're holy fuck. Yeah, fuck no. Not when I'm targeting the draw like that. Like the external draw. I would not be doing that. So I didn't even realize that. Y'all might not like the fact that I'm doing this, but I don't care. I genuinely do not care. Like I'm playing it like this 9 times out of 10. And then I'd go break even here because we took the first draw. So if I get break even, it's whatever. So okay, that's how I would have played it. I did not realize I was playing a 20 fucking point stop. Obviously, in real markets, I would not be doing that because again, like, I'm 2.3 R. I did not realize I was so zoomed in. Okay. All right. That's my mistake. That is my mistake. But I would have not played it like that in real markets. So I'm going to give myself like a getaway with that. Probably do a little bit more and then I'll dip out. But okay. So 4 hour, it's bullish. 1 hour, it's bullish. 15 minute. Wait, whoa. What? Why do they look so different? Okay, all right. So 4 hours, technically, like it technically starting to flip bullish. We are still looking like we're in a higher time frame downtrend. So I'd still be leaning more toward shorts. We do have some nice draws lower. Not really any good like significant targets higher. We're delivering from this 4 hour. Technically, if we get a flip higher, we could target this 4 hour. But I mean, I'm gonna stay on the 5 minute. Okay. Like, Like, yeah, we're delivering from 15, delivering from 5. Literally all time frames are aligned. Oh my goodness. I don't like it. I don't like it for whatever reason. I mean, yeah, we're also delivering from a 4. We swept this standalone. I don't know why I don't like it. It looks really good. Okay. Bro, that was the most A+ shit ever, bro. Okay, I think the last trade kind of affected my psych. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna get off. I'm gonna end the recording here. That's the end of January, anyways. Bro, are you serious? All right, whatever. We'll just say I would have taken that in live markets, but I'm gonna blame it on the last trade. Literally every time frame is aligned, bro. I'm trying to look for reasons not to take it. Whatever. Okay, we just did the entirety of January. Again, y'all might not like me for that. I'm not counting that last loss. I'm not. That shit just wouldn't. It would have been a break-even trade. So again, one full size win, one half sized. I think this was stopped in profit. Stopped in profit. So again, like, you know, few break evens, few nice wins. But again, like, I wasn't really being very super discretional. Like, and again, I probably would have got another trade if I took that last one. I just didn't. I think my psych was like fucked. But again, this is still good profit. Again, 4 grand. If you have 5 accounts on this, you're that's a 10K payout already. You know, you withdraw half and you're chill. So, yeah, I mean, I just can't count that last win, and the last loss. I'm just gonna cut it there. So that's pretty much it. Again, this is how, you know, I'm looking at the markets, how I guess frame my narrative, shit like that. And I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. So